our way.
You dared scar my mind. I've got you. Time to strike. This is your end.
Onwards. Onward.
Your command, I will not fail.
Let's get this over with.
I will ascend. You bow, or you break.
Unleash me.
My victims await. Lilalo.
These boots have seen everything.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
One day I'll catch a break. Very well.
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's guild.
I doubt anything's been chiseled here in a long time.
What's that?
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Better not be cursed.
traps, please?
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way. Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain. The patient is asleep. The sedative is quite strong, you see.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister. Show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
Only a beast of a man toys with his victim. Entertaining, if not efficient.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
You remember Asharan maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder. There is misdirection in your words. You seek to linger in your sickness. Sisters, what say we to such wretches?
The scalpel soothes. Come sing its song. We would hear your melody of mercy.
This flesh must be flayed.
Master Surgeon's
The
will
next
is my
instrument, sisters.
Take you.
I thirst for combat. Lila Lurl.
Still yourself. The sword's teeth will open before the shadow.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Let me strike. Time to die. Fresh orders? Time to bleed.
I will ascend.
Creator, destroyer.
should more than suffice.
I won't have a word. Have I been this way before? Something good here, I hope. Seems simple enough.
What could it mean?
Step by step.
Let my name be known.
I am your end.
despite everything. Let's light them up.
I thirst for combat.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
There's significantly less dust on the leftmost door. Recently opened and closed.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones. Let's see what this does.
You need my expertise.
Action, not reaction.
One with the weave. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Another step forward. Just what I need.
I've been thinking about the runes Cazador carved into my back. I don't know much about Infernal, but I know anything written in Devil script is going to be bad news. I'm afraid that through those runes, somehow, Cazador might still be able to dominate me. Oh, yes. We all got the same treatment. But I can't exactly stroll up and ask to look at their backs, can I? They're still under Cazador's clawed thumb. No. I thought I might ask someone else. Our devilish friend, Raphael. If anyone's going to know about infernal text, he will. Well, we won't know until we ask now, will we? Unfortunately, he comes and goes in his own schedule, so we'll just have to look out for any sulphurous odors or the sound of questionable poetry. Meanwhile, I think I'll spend some time studying the art of infernal negotiations.
Your thoughts are back on the twisted Scaleritas and his honeyed words of violence.
You called for me, my lord? Those words sting, though they are true. I vow I will say your name 1,000 times in prayer before I rest tonight. I love you so dearly, Master. I come here, for I wish to bring you another powerful tithe. But I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You must do something divinely unspeakable first. Oh, you are such a pleasure to serve. Of course you are killing for yourself. From coast to coast, our realm only exists for you to play with after all. You will receive a royal prize for killing this pretty girl. Isabel, the cleric with the sweetest face of the moon. She is too precious to live. Fear not. Her death will fill an entire village with piles of bodies. You adore piles of bodies, Master. They have always been your favorite. Be true to yourself, my lord.
Can't keep me out. Maybe I need more pockets. Let's see.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Never a dull be on my way. I'll give it a shot.
Wargas failed to kill you. I won't make the same. Victory awaits. Taste my fury.
Good move.
I will not know failure.
Unleash me.
Witchy know. Look to Queen 6.
Ross's device detected their presence.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. Vlaakith tests my might and my nerve. I will prove to her that my weapon is keen and my muscles are strong. Each raider I fell will bring me closer to my queen.
Onward.
Moving ahead. What's in here?
at your command. Quick march.
Look! Just look!
Wasted.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Never wanted the easy path.
A dead Githyanki. The corpse may hold something useful.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Looks like an ambush.
What's that?
Taste my fury.
They're dying for me. All of them.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Who are you? Cleric. You'll find no quarter here, for you or the one you serve. Just keep your hands where I can see them, and follow me. Come. Jahira!
A count to 5 is all I need. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul. A pathetic deception. I know who you really worship, true soul.
Stop! Hold on, Jahira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there, just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
If you want to survive this, then trust me. One true soul to another. He's infected. Aye. But he's not with the cultists. Helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true? How is that possible? Enlighten me. Now. What in the hell is that thing? Strangest magic I've seen since roaming the ruins of Mythdraenor. But I can't argue with the results. Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Not anymore. Not with so much at stake. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I've got a long road ahead. I should speak up.
No, incapable. I remain unshown. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? A kindred spirit, but I only wish to be an ox. Do you understand? Brutality? Don't be silly. I like grass. I like my harness. I like the warmth of the stable.
You deliver the ox a death by 1,000 cuts, trying to taunt it into revealing its old form with every slice. It chooses to die docile in animal form. Only after its eyes fade does it become the monster it once was.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
The air is ripe with magic.
All is ash and meat.
Breathe deep and move.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
What's up for discussion?
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Hiss! I say hiss!
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right. Fine. I call myself His Majesty. It was quite straightforward. I slinked. Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar. I'd rather die.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? I won't begrudge you that. But our interests align. And I hope no loyalty of that thing in your head to the Absolute will interfere with our salvation. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains, all the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. I do. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
My old friend, very good to see you again. Clever ruse showing off your little artifact. Jaheira was all too eager to believe you. For now, I suppose General Thorm sent you to help with my mission. That's all right. I don't mind sharing the glory.
This man takes orders from General Thorm. Helping him may be just what you need to gain deeper access to the cult.
Isabel, the Selûnite cleric that guards this place. General Thorm wants her alive. The General speaks for the Absolute, and I don't question the Absolute. I won't waste time in a petty tug of war. We'll do this together. We've got the cleric alone. Now's the time. You're just like all the others. While the Absolute wages the war of wars, her faithful waste time fighting each other. I would have shared the glory of this mission with you. But maybe it's my destiny to take it for myself.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Your command. A bold maneuver.
One day I'll catch a break.
You'll make excellent fruit.
Your penance will be paid now.
Come along, Isabel.
Taking position.
Serene she might seem, but nature has fangs!
Right away.
Please, Mistra.
General Ketherick wants her alive, at any cost.
On the move.
slow down.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Isabel, this is...
The true soul who saved my life. I'll look after them, Chihira. You should check on the others.
Remember what we discussed. Gatherick will strike again. We need you to strike first.
I'm Isabel. And you're meant to save us all, I believe? You can walk among the cult unnoticed. You can get close to Ketherick. Sounds to me like you're the answer to our biggest problem. I have something for you. Something that'll help you make it to the towers. Consider it a backup, in case you lose that lantern. It suits you. And better than that, it'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. There is, actually. I don't like to go on in front of the others, but it's about Ketherick Thorm. He used to preside over this village. A good man, a respected man, who turned to darkness quite suddenly. I've been told.
There's an acute sadness in her voice. It seems she's even more invested in this story than she'd like to admit.
He began worshipping Shah and raised an army of dark justiciars right underneath the locals' noses. A coalition of harpers and druids put him down, killed him, and buried him in the Thorm family mausoleum. But now, he's returned. And he's invincible. Neither arrow nor sword can harm him. The darkness he's subscribed to is unlike any I've heard of. I fear there's something deeper behind it all. Something neither you, nor I, nor even Selûne can fix. I found this on the wall when I arrived. It must be 100 years old. Ketherick, before he turned. This man, a Selûnite, not unlike myself, had family, friends. And he abandoned them all to become a monster. I know Jaheira narrowly escaped his grasp. Have you encountered him yet? Him, presiding over a court of law. What a joke. I'm glad you got out of there alive. That's more than many can say. Whatever he's done to protect himself is a magic so dark I can hardly fathom it. I don't fear much, not even death. But I do fear him. We need a champion to find the source of his invincibility and put it to an end. And it seems, my not quite true soul, that champion is you. Why you? It's like the gods custom designed you to sabotage this cult. To put an end to Ketheric Thorm. You can walk among the cultists undetected. You can find the source of Ketheric's power. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. I have something to ask.
This is the one Sceleritas sent you to kill. Every scrap of your marrow yearns to end her.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Don't jest. We're all closer to oblivion than you might think. And when we're gone, there'll be no one left to stop Ketheric.
There is something about her. It would be wonderful to kill her. A perfect tragedy.
And yet, you hesitate.
She doesn't believe you will do it. You can see she wants to believe there is mercy in all, even in the worst.
You aren't the first to threaten me. But I know the eyes of a killer when I see them. You mean me no harm, do you? An experienced cleric can tell such things.
The urge within does not want to talk. The restless urge starts to scream.
Moon Maiden, have mercy on this poor soul.
Time to strike.
My victims await.
Still on my feet.
May the dice roll in my favor. Swiftly now.
Victory awaits.
Behold! The consequences of your actions.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened? I don't see how she... Unless some cultists sneaked in. The gods will be overrun. Isabel is gone. Soon the shadows will wash us all away. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible. There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs. It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isabel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Still your hearts, and steady your hands. To battle!
No mercy.
What fools these mortals be.
Swift and lethal. Taste my fury.
Another step forward.
Oloth Plindos.
Gone with the weave.
I am fury. I am death.
So soon follow Dos.
Victory is assured.
Torment. Time to strike. Let my name be known.
Survival is all that matters. You should have made me your enemy.
This is your end.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Fresh orders? I seek an advantage.
I don't fancy their chances.
Behold, the dance of death.
It's all over. They're all gone. My brave ones, my friends, my Harpers. I led them here. To this. You. It was you after all? All along? How could I have missed such madness? It is abominable that you still live. You who has cost us so much. And the murderer of light. These dead need not be buried. Beneath this canopy of darkness, all is 1 yard of restless graves. You will lie and rot among them. You bluff, I call. Let's see who has the upper hand.
I'm coming for you!
I am fury. I am death.
Let me strike.
What's inside?
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
Need to find a way forward. have a lot on my mind.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times then? I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again. I forced myself to do it. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies. But the price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again. Well, perhaps I should see it that way, after all. It isn't humiliating to use myself as a weapon. It's degrading that people like her fall for it. Over and over again. Charm is just another spell we cast.
Owing to your dubious compulsions, we've lost crucial allies. You may be powerful, but you are not insightful.
A lot of people died because you lost the run of yourself. Isabel shielded them from the shadows, and you left them vulnerable. If you can't control yourself, you're nothing but a liability. Something the matter? He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager. When we make it to Baldur's Gate, you'll be at home in the slaughterhouses.
I must ask you something. First, let me make it clear that I do not object to the killing of Isabel, or the loss of Last Light. But I do not understand why you killed the cleric. I see. The end does justify the means. Be that as it may, I would prefer if you informed me of your intentions before striking in future. You wish to consult me? I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded. A disturbing admission. I would rather die than lose control of myself again.
The tadpole.
The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable. I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked. I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Oh, Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheat it. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general. Then speak. Very well.
Whatever these dark powers of yours may be, they serve no purpose if you cannot control them. Or yourself. What a terrible waste.
Your kill of that poor cleric can mean only one thing. The vile Sceleritas will be here soon enough.
Oh, apologies for the tardiness, my festering liege. I was away, admiring her body. I have never seen a torn tibia quite like that. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize. This prize is no payment, but a sign of reverence towards you. Come closer, my depraved prodigy. Try on your new gin jams. They're a present from Father. It would be rude not to. Such a strapping young behemoth.
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
So So handsome, so brazen. This form is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away. But you should be hopeful for your bright future. You are going to kill again soon. You will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree. I shall return when you next have need of me. I have your estate to attend to. We will meet again there. Good night, sweet master.